started in Detroit on Tuesday, then we went to Pittsburgh, then Cincinnati, and finishing up in Nashville.
And through Steve's direct efforts, the Startup America Partnership was created. Startup Tennessee was branded as the second state, following the President's home state, Illinois, to come up under the Startup America banner.
In a world that's quickly globalizing, we've seen the globalization of capital, we've seen the globalization of manufacturing. Now we're seeing the globalization of entrepreneurship, and it's happening at a staggering pace. The car just didn't work. Competition. Detroit.
I guess so.
Detroit won that one.
We won that one. Desolate.
What year did they go up?
1918. It was essentially just urban blight. It was a really rough structure. A guy bought it in the 80s, started fixing it up. We have a lot of unusual alternative whiskeys made with things like quinoa and grains that kind of come out of the health food movement. So if you look around, you see all this stainless steel equipment is brewing equipment. Still before Prohibition, when Prohibition happened, it became an underground illegal still.
No,
it was.
It did not.
It did. It was a mafia still at one point.
Didn't hear that.
Smell it?
Smells moonshiny.
It should.
Woo! Taking best practices from consumer electronics and apply that to what we saw as sort of a backwater of consumer electronics, where you have these sort of quasi-medical devices that, you know, designed for insurance companies to love, but not for
not very consumer friendly.
Any questions? So what we're working on doing is changing the way hospitals engage their most valuable asset, which is their employees and their physicians.
Show the space. They're obviously in build-out mode, and we'll head upstairs right now.
I'm going to talk to you about how we're transforming Red Pepper into a startup machine, and how it actually fits into the ecosystem of Nashville.
You know, going into neighborhoods like this that are in desperate need of some hope, and having startups be the way to do it, and sort of done. I mean, 20, 30 years ago, if you wanted to kind of reimagine, reignite, reanimate a neighborhood, you try to get artists there. Why do you come here?
Because the Entrepreneur Center is kind of the place to go for entrepreneurs in Nashville. So
there you go, Michael. The word's getting around. The fact that the startups are also now reimagining and rebuilding these communities.
Actually, that's the thing that's. Just walking over here from the building, he started talking about neighborhoods that had been changed because of a lot of the entrepreneurial activity happening here and the people that have been attracted because of that. As somebody that's been a mayor and is now a governor, I love it when people understand more. While we're loving creating the jobs, it's really about more than that. It's about creating communities where people want to live and where they're attracted because other smart, creative people are working around them.
Michael asked me this morning when we were doing a chat what kind of country song I might want to write now that I'm here in Nashville, the country capital. I said, I now realize the right title for that song is "We Saved the Best for Last." Over the last half century, I think Nashville has a more diversified economy and has been able to reinvent itself, several times better than most communities.
This is our last stop, and Michael said twice this was going to be our best stop.
Everly is challenging the very artificial, traditional drink mix market.
We're creating adaptive musical instruments that anyone can play.
When patients don't get the care that they need, they don't recover, and this can lead to high costs.
I'm honored to be up here today, representing an incredible team of entrepreneurs, fearless people, an amazing set of investors, and a community that's really positioned our company to help deliver the future.
Right, Corbin, can you tell me a little bit more about your team?
A little bit confused on, can you kind of explain to me what your revenue stream and where it comes from, please?
An entry level and then potentially more advanced.
You lost, I was with you and you lost me there. So you are competing with the platforms.
Particularly this issue of which one you think sends the right signal of what's special about Nashville. No better place to reimagine, reinvent, revolutionize the music industry than here in Nashville. So I'd like to congratulate the winners of this pitch competition. Checked in. Come on up.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Great job. My pleasure. Here. All right. Do a little photo here, and then I'll be. A little breakfast beer in there. That's good.